Okay, so definitely no introductions or introductions for this channel. If any of you guys truly care about my stuff, you truly give a rat's to hear about my content, like, share, hit the bell notification. If you truly actually care about my stuff, you give a lucky rabbit's foot about my stuff, subscribe. Please give me a subscription just in case the YouTube algorithm throttled my channel and messed around with it. You guys got hit by the algorithm and unfortunately didn't not subscribe to my channel anymore. For all my old school fanboys, my fangirls, my watchmen, women on the wall, my guys on the wall, fanboys, fanatics, followers, watchers, viewers, my audience retention people, my fanatics, my absolute coolest people in the world, my goated audience that were there in terms of grinding on day freaking one in this channel, my older channel from 2008 and 2009, way back in the freaking days. It'd be great if you could come back again, come along with me in this journey and venture me again, just in case YouTube ended up being a dickhead again. Anyways, this one, Bakugo Vs Reze, Hero Academia vs Chainsawman. It's 934,000 almost views already, so I thought it would have had 1 million by now. I know it's like 2 days or 2.5 days old, but I'm a lot more earlier to this one than I was before. It's probably going to be till like Tuesday or Wednesday by the time this video comes out, so it's going to be a while. I still got 3 Pokemon Wildlife documentary reactions I want to do. And I don't know what else I want to do after that, because it's a way to fuck up in the air after this point. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyways, I skipped the Bakugo one because I already know a lot about the Boku no Hero, My Hero Academia. I already read a lot of the anime and read a lot of the manga shit for it. I'm super familiar with a lot of that stuff, but with the Chainsawman universe, with the anime, I barely know anything about it except for a guy with 2 chainsaws for his hands. That's the only thing I know about it. And these 2 other girls, these 2 blonde and blue-eyed girls that look like from Dress Up Darling, they look like they're part of the series. I don't know if that's them, it might be somebody else. And then the girl that splits her whole body in pieces, like, to make herself like a literal physical bomb explosion. That's the only thing I know about Chainsaw Man. I know how much blood and gore and violence and a lot of evil, nasty, fucked up, satanic shit they had in there. I had no idea that was even a thing, but I got it on 1.20, so link to the original videos for spots down below. I don't got no freaking news article stories today, so jump into it.
War, famine, conquest. Humanity has been plagued by all manner of ills since they first crawled out of the primordial ooze. In the world of Chainsaw Man, there is nothing to fear but fear itself.
Because fear itself is real, and they're called devils.
Literally devils from hell. These monstrous beings are the living embodiments of humanity's worst nightmares, and their power is directly proportional to that fear.
So the chicken devil might be so...
I saw some of this before when I did the trailer thing last week, reaction on it.
You could keep him as a class pet, like, you know, a chicken. But what about the bat devil, or the ghost devil, or the devil embodying man's fears of one of the greatest weapons it's ever created, the bomb devil?
Great housewarming. I love the fortune telling.
It's gonna be a lot of fucking commercials, unfortunately, so hold up. Alright, we're back. Here we go.
Devil.
Little is known about the origins of the Bomb Devil's current host, Reze, if that even is her real name.
She might look cute and kawaii, but she's actually a Soviet assassin trained from birth to be one of the deadliest killers on the planet. Basically a Black Widow. A cold and lonely existence for anyone, but quadruply so in a world as effed up as this.
But all Reze wanted was a safe, normal, quiet life. As much a fable to her as Aesop's country mouse.
Too bad. You are now a walking, talking explosive. Have fun.
At some point, the girl known as Reze was implanted with a fragment of the Bomb Devil and became a hybrid, a human possessing a devil's powers without sacrificing their humanity, transforming their body into a living weapon.
As a hybrid, Reze's strength and speed are way crazier than a normal human's, and with her martial arts training, she's a force to be reckoned with up close. Also, Wizz, check out the bomb for a head.
Someone like Reze would eat you alive, literally. Should devils like Reze take any damage whatsoever, they can heal by consuming blood.
And that lets hybrids survive some pretty insane stuff, like having their limbs torn off, getting bisected clean in half, or being roasted alive. Just slurp some blood and they're good as new.
Especially useful considering the Bomb Devil's primary ability is literally blowing herself up. Reze can emit explosions from any surface of her body. Even
you guys can pause and read all that. I'm not reading all that mess. It's gonna make my video
bring up limbs and turning them into bombs that she can detonate at will.
Damn, that's hardcore. She can use these blasts to jet through the sky at hypersonic speeds, maneuver and redirect herself in midair, and enhance the strength and speed of her blows.
Or Reze can send sparks that can ignite the atmosphere in explosions that tear apart entire cities. Making herself stronger, the more fear her wanton destruction creates.
As long as the area around her is dry enough to maintain ignition, Reze can create as many explosions as she wants, non-stop.
She can even turn her own own body into different types of real-world bombs to massively enhance their power.
Like transforming her leg into a torpedo or her apron into dynamite. Every single inch of Reze is a living weapon.
This made her feared across the devil world as one of their mightiest warriors, and the perfect choice to assassinate Japan's newly acquired devil hybrid, Chainsaw Man.
You see, you might not think chainsaws are all that scary, at least not compared to bombs, but the Chainsaw Devil is special.
Any devil the Chainsaw Devil consumes becomes deleted from reality.
That's super new to me here. I'm in school, I'm educated right now.
Actively erased from humanity's collective consciousness.
And here I thought chainsaws were for boring stuff like trees or Texas massacres. Silly me.
This ability makes the Chainsaw Devil the most important being alive and invaluable for any global power to control.
Except instead of meeting the fearsome chainsaw of legend, Reze met Denji, a dumb, horny teenage boy just looking for anyone to love.
And for once, Reze actually hesitated. Rather than immediately kill her target, she got to know him and found they weren't so different. Both were used as tools of the state, as weapons of war rather than people. A kindred spirit in a hostile world, Denji wanted to drink up as much of the excitement of life as he could. The town mouse to her country mouse.
And thankfully, it was super easy for a pretty face to manipulate.
It wouldn't be the only time.
Reze's nothing if not professional, and she gave Denji one parting gift, to teach him the way devils did battle before he died.
As the embodiment of one of the deadliest weapons known to man, Reze's power is off the charts, capable of creating an explosion more than 400 meters in diameter. That's over 4 football fields long.
To have a blast that size, you'd need to be exploding with over 2 kilotons of TNT.
More than comparable to nuclear weapons, which is really impressive considering Reze is not the devil of nuclear bombs. That's apparently an entirely separate thing.
Despite her bombs being technically conventional, they're just that strong.
Likely comparable to other powerful devils like the Gun Devil, who could travel across the world and kill millions of people in 5 minutes.
That'd be over 500 times the speed of sound.
She's even stronger than the Typhoon Devil, a sentient city-spanning storm.
A literal coughing baby to her hydrogen bomb.
Unfortunately for Reze, Denji took her lessons to heart.
There's a freaking Typhoon baby devil? What? That's really, really fun. Now I'm going to have to watch this anime eventually soon.
And proved he was more than a fitting host for the Chainsaw Devil.
He whooped her ass, but spared her life, just in case her seduction wasn't a total act after all.
But it wasn't meant to be. Whether Reze chose the safe life of the country mouse or the exciting life of the town mouse, there are hungry cats everywhere.
Oh, Makima, what I would give to find someone to kill you.
Reze's dreams of freedom were never realized. She simply changed hands from one cold, unfeeling entity to another. And this time, there was no escape. She was a weapon, a symbol of man's bottomless capacity for malice and self-destruction.
A living bomb.
Literally a living bomb. Scary.
The battle's about to start, and I hope you've got something good to hear these kabooms with, like our sponsor, Raycon.
That's right, Boomstick. I've been using Raycon for many years now, and they've got everything I need in good earbuds.
And with Mother's Day coming up, this is the kind of gift she'll actually use.
Such as Raycon's essential open earbuds. They're open ear so she can listen to music or podcasts while doing other things.
Like going for a morning walk, running errands, or driving her rocket-powered dune buggy. You know, mom stuff.
The sound stays clear and balanced without feeling closed off from your surroundings, which is such a win-win.
But if that's not enough for you, Raycon's got a bunch of other cool stuff for sale, so I'm sure you'll find something for her, or for you.
Celebrate the moms in your life. Go to buyraycon.com/deathbattleopen to get 15% off the essential open earbuds.
Thanks for sponsoring Death Battle, Raycon. We wouldn't be able to have these amazing animations without you.
Go to buyraycon.com/deathbattleopen to get 15% off the essential open earbuds. All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh man, for anyone that probably saw this on Twitch like two now days ago, I don't know which one you guys are voting for. As far as like favorite anime wise, or favorite storytelling, I'm gonna have to give it to Hero Academia. Broken on her, my Hero Academia thing. You know, it's a shonen jump anime. It's mainly for kids and teenagers, but I love all the quirks and superpowers they give them. But as far as seriousness and scariness goes, and fearsomeness, I think the girl Reze is gonna end up winning over Bakugo. If she loses over him, I'd be super, extremely mind blown, and I would be. My jaw would hit the floor on the ground. I would not see that coming out. That would be a huge plot twist. But if she wins it, I'm not going to be angry or pissed off at all, because he's not my most favorite character. My most favorite character in there was like Todoroki, the one that has fire ice powers, and the other guy, the one that disintegrates everything. And then the really sexy bunny rabbit girl chick too, that Iromone something. I forgot her name. And then the frog girl, Frog or Frobby was my favorite too. So all right, here we go. Let's see who gets it. Oh lordy. I want to know who's going to end up getting this wins and who loses.
They don't know the first thing.
Hold on. Fuck these commercials. Hold on 1 second. We're truly back. Hopefully there's more of the commercial fucking interruptions. It might be. Let's jump into it, man. Let's go.
Said to collect your head, Dynamite.
Oh, they did do like 38, 42-bit sort of thing. And Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS for the animations. Okay.
How would I tell them that if I was already dead?
Oh.
Wow, you're quick.
Shut up and die!
You ain't gonna die that easily. I'm probably gonna go flame flip, whatever. It's starting a dark round, so I think they brought from the King's Revelation. I'm gonna have my light on here for that. Fortune.
Oh, damn!
Ooh! Does it without her head. Holy shit, that's wild. Then he could be, isn't he? Animals pass away. Ooh! Jesus Christ. Ooh! Oh, she couldn't use it. What? Oh, I'm surprised. I thought she was able to use that bomb technique everywhere, no matter what she was at. Holy crap.
Let go of me!
Oh. Oh.
Leave them out of this!
Oh, poor innocent fool. Oh. Boom. Oh my god.
For what it's worth, Dynamite, your blood was delicious.
Uh-oh. No, he's still alive after that.
You've
Holy
a bit more
crap.
than you can chew. My blood isn't the only thing you drank. It's my sweat you should worry about, dumbass!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm aiming for absolute victory. Howitzer!
Oh, he's actually gonna win it? No way. He's kidding me if he is. That'd be wild. Woo! Ooh! So he got it?
Scratch
What?
that. Not enough for a coffin.
You were kidding me. He won it?
Oh, Denji, we're so sorry to hear about your girlfriend that passed away. She gets 5 big moves. Boom! Boom!
Please just shut up.
Yeah.
On the surface, these
Yes,
two
got
seem
it.
evenly matched.
I
So
did
let's
not
break this fight down
expect
into
that
3
to be a
categories.
thing.
Their speed, their stamina, and their
What?
firepower.
First up, let's talk speed.
Both
No
Bakugo and Reze
freaking
could
way.
rocket through the sky at
Oh,
hypersonic
shit.
speeds and maneuver and redirect themselves on a dime in the middle of fights. To the casual observer, at least, they
He
seem to be
won
on
it.
par with each other.
So we have to look at the people they've fought to
flattered.
compare.
Reze has battled Chainsawman, who could match and defeat someone using the Gun Devil's power.
The same gun devil that could literally fly around the world, killing millions of people at over 500 times the speed of sound.
How is
Impressive,
that
but compare
possible?
that to Bakugo fighting Shigaraki,
Oh, wow.
who could react fast enough to catch light beams with his bare hands.
That's over 1,000 times faster. And that was before Bakugo's quirk awakening that made him even faster than that.
With reaction speed of that caliber, there's
that's
little
what
chance
it was
Reze could ever
upgrade.
get the drop on Bakugo, and would likely be forced to play catch-up in a duel. Speed goes to Bakugo.
However, speed doesn't matter if one couldn't truly hurt the other. A big part of this fight is their stamina.
Bakugo's durability is mind-boggling. He's survived being impaled through the torso, and has even brought himself back to life.
But unlike Reze, his stamina does eventually hit a limit. Every explosion he makes whittles him down just a little bit more and uses up more and more of his sweat. Without a break, he can eventually run out.
Whereas Reze can effectively create bombs without respite, and from a distance.
Unlike
I'm
Bakugo, who
surprised.
usually
He
likes to
has
get up
unlimited
close and
amounts
personal.
of-
Furthermore, her
make
devil
the
hyper
atmosphere
physiology gives her an
atom bombs
actual
on
regenerative
everything.
healing factor,
Everything she
allowing her to
touches.
shrug off the same
I'm
kind of brutal
surprised
blows
she
that would
didn't
eventually
win.
kill Bakugo, main character plot
What?
armor or not.
If this ever became a war of
Jesus
attrition,
Lord.
Reze had it in the bag. Stamina goes to Reze.
However, it's unlikely
she
it would
won
ever
that
get to
fight,
that
though.
point.
Yeah,
The
my girl
biggest
won
factor
that
in this fight was always going to be their raw firepower.
Explosions! First, we gotta compare their two biggest blasts. Reze's nuclear light bomb against Denji versus Bakugo's howitzer impact cluster.
And the difference
that's what
is
his
obvious.
name is,
Based on
Howitzer
calculating their
Cluster.
sizes, Bakugo's
Oh,
300
God.
kiloton explosion was over
I don't know,
100 times more
fucking
powerful than
calculating
Reze's
that.
2
You guys
kiloton
can do that.
blast.
But that's not all. Remember the Typhoon Devil.
Coughing baby or not,
the
to
one
create a
from
storm
earlier.
big enough to cover Tokyo's over 2,000 square kilometers, he'd have to be
Mm-hmm.
generating more than 400 kilotons of TNT.
Greater than Bakugo, right? But that's not all.
Lord.
Again, Bakugo's howitzer impact once shattered the size of this big-ass mountain. And despite being earlier on in the series, it was ginormous. Almost 3 kilometers in radius.
Or just over 2 megatons of TNT. 5 times more powerful than the Typhoon Devil, and way beyond anything we've seen Reze do.
And this was Bakugo before reaching his full power in his fight against All for One. Bakugo takes the final edge in explosions.
And remember, Bakugo withstands the recoil of all his blasts. So even though Reze had greater stamina, Bakugo was more than tough enough to hang on and get his kill shot, especially with his superior speed.
And devil healing factors can be overtaxed with enough damage. Hell, she needed to drink blood a couple times against Denji just to keep fighting.
Against someone as fast and powerful as Bakugo, she would not get the chance to heal consistently or perhaps at all.
And what happens when devils die? They Bakugo to hell.
The winner is Katsuki Bakugo.
Bombshell, hero, great explosion, murder, god,
You got him.
dynamite. Next time on
Oh,
Death
please be
Battle.
something good that I like. Please be something nice I'm gonna be interested in that. What? That has to be an April Fool's joke. You are kidding me.
Subscribe and join as a member
What?
to see more Death Battle. And don't forget to order your very own Wizz
Nah.
plush from YouTube's.
I'm not
Click
watching
that link
that
below the
one.
like
I'm
button.
skipping that. Nope.
The April 15th tax deadline is coming.
Fuck off, I don't care. I already did that earlier. Alright, hold on 1 second. Okay, so extremely fast. Overall thoughts, views, opinions, vibes, feelings, hot takes, unhinged thoughts, all the other takes, wild, crazy, weird, random, speculatory stuff, and of course, as always, crazy thoughts, maybe problematic thing, hopefully not harsh broad opinions, and of course, as always, bulletproof points. And of course, speculations, top of the head, top of the dome, top of the freaking cranium, head here, and brain nerves going the fuck off. Raw thoughts. Let's see. Yeah, that was really. Oh man, honestly, wasn't expecting Bakugo to win it. I thought this chick was gonna have Reze was gonna end up winning this thing, and I would have been okay with it, but because I thought she had like permanent demon, demonic, devil power things. But I thought she was like an immortalized like human being, like female girl goddess entity, but no. She lost the fucking fight immediately, so I was really happy. I thought all the freaking Bakugo was gonna be overpowered as fuck from this girl. Like she could make freaking weapons out of anything. Her stamina was even higher than his. But I guess when it came to speed and fucking pure power, speed and freaking intelligence, and I guess like superiority, and I guess fandom wise in this popularity, I guess Katsuki Bakugo ended up winning the freaking whole 9 yards. It looks like he was going to die because one of his arms looked like it was about to break right off. So it looks like he was going to end up kicking the bucket there. I thought he was going to lose. I was like, man, that guy's going to end up dying. But because even though I know he's a bully piece of shit to Azuki and Midoriya in My Hero Academia, but I didn't want him to die. Even though, like I said earlier, Todoroki and that girl Froppy and the other girl, that bunny rabbit chick, I forget her name. There's a lot of not safe for work Rule 34 of her too. I know this. Oh my lord. I got it on my freaking screen window. You guys are never going to see that. Other than that, you just Google it if you want. Not safe for work. I'm not doing it myself because then I get in trouble with YouTube. But other than that, the music was really crazy kick-ass. It wasn't hardcore heavy metal, metallic metal, death metal shit with thrash metal. It was more like kind of like pop metal mixed with like action chasing scene music sort of thing, so that was cool. Even though I didn't watch Katsuki Bakugo's thing, I know they get in the whole of mathematics, geometry, and trigonometry and calculus, which that's literally my kryptonite, my weakness in this freaking goddamn planet Earth. It sucks. I failed a lot of math when I was in middle school, high school. It's not fucking easy. One of the worst goddamn subjects I ever took in this fucking life. It was the most grueling shit I ever had to go through, ever. Other than that, I wouldn't wish out of my worst. I mean, the last two things I'll say is this: the voice acting wasn't that much there. I thought they were a lot more quieter this time. The white guy that played Katsuki Bakugo, I'm not sure is the real actual English dub voice actor for the My Hero Academia anime series and for the movie English dub series. For the Reze chick, though, I'm not sure. I felt like she was a lot more quieter and a little bit more introverted. Because in the way they made her sound in the anime series, it sounded like she was the more innocent, cute, little kawaii girly girl chick, but she wasn't. She's a two-faced bitch. She's extremely dangerous. As women like that do exist in real life, guys. Do not fall for every beautiful, hot, cute anime girl, especially virtual YouTuber chicks. Don't fall for all their tricks. Sometimes they're nice as hell, that they only want your money and finances. Sadly, at the end of the day, it's like this one virtual YouTuber chick. So at the end of the day, it's just a business and a finance job for them. They don't give a fuck about your feelings and emotions, unfortunately. That's a sad, unfortunate fucking cold truth about reality. It's like real life physical girls, too. Same fucking shit. And then the last final thing I'll say is this. They were going at each other, man. I thought it was going to be a draw game, a tie game, but no, Bakugo ended up getting a victory in the end. He just took the gold medal home with him, and that's it. The client's here, murder, she wrote, it's done, it's over with. I don't know if they ever made any like PS4, PS5 Pro games or Nintendo GameCube or Wii U, not Wii U, Nintendo Switch 1 or 2 games for Chainsaw Man. They did it probably only be on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S, since even though Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be for not just for little kids or teenagers anymore, it's going to be for grown adults. It'll probably have to be M for mature, big time M for mature adults only. They ever made a video game series out of it. I know the Boku no Hero Academia has a bunch of video game side projects that they've made with band.And going on that. So I've reacted to a couple of those already, so I know that physically and digitally exists. So I don't know if Chainsaw Man has that type of level. I don't know if it's a lot more bigger in Japan or it's bigger all over the world, like in the United States and Canada and first world Western English-speaking countries, or if it's like it's just as much of an equal popularized fan base, just like Boku no Hero was, because that's the one I was in for a lot longer than I was for Chainsaw Man. I just barely knew about Chainsaw Man like 2021 or 2022, maybe 2023. So it was like 3 or 5 years ago. The other one I knew longer, so it's 2015. So that's it. That pretty much wraps up the video. Wipe my hands clean with this. I'm just gonna say my quick outro. I'm done here. Stay in the grind, stay easy, stay safe, stay healthy, be easy, be yourself. Peace out. Let's shout out. Let's admire you, awesome, epic, wonderful, badass cinematic people on the flip side. Extra safe or cautious. I'll see you guys in the next future video whenever the videos materialize or whenever I get time to do them. Right? Take it easy, everyone. Peace out. Just goodbye. And yeah, take care, everybody. And hope you had a good ass Easter if you guys celebrate. All right, take care. I'm gone. Later.